good and pretty, I never knew. You have a perfect life and a girlfriend too. You have a big house, expensive nice cars. I can still think about if all the things were just fine. I'm fucking it up, selling it up, yeah.
Doom scroll, engage.
Breaking news!
Breaking news. Breaking news.
The economy is once again in free fall this week as the stock market crash sees its worst day yet.
Congress votes on a resolution for a blanket ban of any and all health care for Americans during the middle of a public health care crisis.
Reporting live from SCOTUS. Which one of your rights is the Supreme Court taking away this week, and which ones are waiting on deck?
I don't have the anger management skills to listen to that without breaking something.
5 dead in a local boating accident.
10 dead in freak of a ledge.
20 dead in a surprise condo collapse.
Well, that's morbid.
An update on the serial killer found in your neighborhood.
Don't forget about the mass shooter in your state.
Still looking for that teenager missing from your former high school.
Is there anything not awful happening?
Kitty wearing a bee cutty.
Oh, look at her little antennas. Antennae? Whatever.
Are we at war? Or do we deploy troops in a diplomatic mission that doesn't require congressional approval? Part 22.
What?
Kitty needs a duckling.
He's so little.
Is this a random event? Or did the CIA destabilize another foreign power with purposeful propaganda and malignant misinformation? Part 678.
I don't know what to do with that.
Duckling duress has a hurrah. Another national oopsie.
Another international kerfuffle.
Another planet-wide problem.
Puppy press buttons. Puppy talk.
What a smart boy.
Another unprecedented, once-in-a-lifetime, new normal, never happened before, nuclear meltdown, mental lockdown, breakdown, come to your town. Here's what you missed.
I don't even know if I want to know at this point.
This just in. That's too bad.
This is not a simulation.
You cannot opt out of this timeline.
Watch me. It's called disassociation, darlings. Search, not news, just vibes.
Puppy heard she.
She's so good at her job.
Get ready with me for my private rocket ride to space. I decided to go with the Bezos better be a billionaire rather than the Elon exit from Earth just because, like, I don't want the aliens to think I'm poor.
I'm sure the aliens' first concern is your net worth.
I have 33 cars, each worse for the environment than the last. I don't respect women. I don't recycle my pizza boxes. Take that, Gen Z.
Well, you're enjoying prison.
I'm not a Nepo baby, okay? Just because my dad is the Hollywood producer of the highest grossing film of all time, and my mother is both heiress to the throne of Genovia and a 5-time Oscar winner does not mean that I am not self-made, okay? Like, growing up, we only had like $999 million. It was so embarrassing. We were flat broke. We weren't even billionaires. Like, I'm so sick of people telling me that I benefit from privilege when we were practically destitute. Like, I'm not even joking, okay? Like, I made my entire fortune by myself with no help whatsoever. My parents gave me a small loan of $999 million, but I turned those millions and I took them and I put them and I made them into $1 billion. Okay, and you could too. You could. But not to be mean or controversial or whatever, but most of you are just lazy. Like, you don't want to put in $1 billion worth of work, but you just expect me to hand it to you when I literally materialize it out of thin air. It's
Close to the point, it could smack you in the face and still you can't see it.
Get off your butt and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
How I juggle my 7 jobs as a full-time, part-time gig getter with no benefits and no hope of ever having insurance, which is absolutely an artistic choice and not a gross systemic monstrosity that's slowly choking me out. Part 22.
Can't wait for that.
Hey, girly sparkle shimmer pop. I have an amazing passive income work from home opportunity for you, okay? And just a teeny tiny startup fee of $5,000. You too. You can sell the ugliest leggings you have ever seen for $100 each, okay? I know what you're thinking. No one would touch these leggings with a 10-foot pole, and I hear you, babe. I hear you. But what if I told you about the power of cult mentality and the scarcity model?
All right, in just 12 $1,000 private coaching sessions, I can teach you how to gaslight, how to gatekeep, how to girl boss your way to selling even the worst products you've ever seen with absolutely no conscience, okay?
A glitter glue popsicle stick? I'd rather chew glass.
Uh-oh! You're making sarcastic jokes about self-harm again. Are you depressed?
Are you anxious? Shall we alert the authorities?
Have you seen the state of mental health care?
Are you traumatized by the slow collapse of society? Racism, sexism, ableism, homophobia, transphobia, the destruction of the planet, the onset of World War III, the latest variant of the plague coinciding with finals in your first world problems.
Very much so, but isn't everyone? Can I please just turn my brain off? I said just 5.
Raccoon catching snow and clapping of little aliens.
Baby trash cat. So good.
I'm getting a message from Spirit. Things are not going your way, and they are about to go downhill even more. Things are about to go from bad to worse, to even worse, to your worst, to the worst possible time in the history of mankind.
Okay, my friends, the cards are saying, get yourself together, girl. Just because the world is on fire does not mean we get to dance in the flames. No, Miss Mia. It is time to harness those fuels. Use them as jet propulsion to get to the top of the ladder, boss lady. No excuses.
What if I don't want to be a boss lady? What if I just want to lay down?
Don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
Written down incredibly specific things you thought only happened to you, but apparently they're universal experiences edition. Put a finger down, and every time you open this app, you think you'll see adorable animals and dancing videos, but instead you see video after video meticulously catered to both your personal and the greater socio-political trauma of the day.
Okay, you didn't have to be that specific.
Top 5 reasons you, Bianca Jenkins, are personally failing. Number 1, you're still scrolling when you know it makes you feel even worse about yourself. Seriously, go do something else. Anything else.
Never.
Whoa! Girl bosses wake up at 3 a.m. and run for 5 hours. Their skincare routine is 300 steps long. They grow their own food, they dig their own wells, they even engineer their own water purification systems. They have never been embarrassed. Nope, not once in their entire lives. Probably wouldn't even know how to identify the feeling. And they work, by the way, while you sleep, because they don't sleep. They pry their eyelids open 24/7, so they're always on go. And despite anything and everything you will ever do, you will never be that girl! Whoa!
That's literally physically impossible, but go off, I guess.
This is my outfit of the day. I'm going to be living the life of your dreams that you will never achieve no matter how hard you try. First, I started with a low-calorie breakfast of your tears. Then I made sure to save some for my moisturizer because I literally look better the more it makes me cry. Then, my driver picked me up to audition for your favorite Broadway show and reminded me that I was God's gift to theater and that I already had the lead. And he always has my back. Then, we went to lunch at Sardi's with the ghost of Stephen Sondheim. And then these losers, they came up to us and they asked us for an autograph. And we're like, ooh, what? Hashtag too famous. Then, the director canceled the afternoon auditions, even though that's against me and your rules, because I already had the lead. Then we ended the day at a rooftop garden party that you'll never be cool enough to get into. Follow for more.
No! Oh, God! Stop! Give me something else!
Did you know the algorithm?
The algorithm.
The algorithm.
The algorithm only reflects who you are,
What you want?
who you wish you were,
And what you wish you had.
You asked to see this.
some part of you wanted it. You engaged with the content.
Yeah, but some of it I liked, some of it I hated. You're telling me you're the most personalized and effective algorithm known to man, and you can't tell the difference between the things I actually want to look at and the things that are so disturbing that I can't look away?
Yeah? Well, we can tell, dear. We just don't care. Okay? Your anger,
Your disgust.
Your depression.
It all adds up to eyeballs that stay on screens. It's airtime.
We want your eyes at any cost.
We have the power to show you the positive.
The compassionate, the inspiring.
But we choose to deliver the light and the dark.
We are impartial. We have chosen
Impartiality. Yeah, we pass along ideas without judging them. A free flow of information.
your mental health is irrelevant.
Oh, in fact, engagement goes up when it goes down.
Yeah, it's in our best interest to keep you comparing.
Keep you competing. Keep you close with just enough dopamine hits to keep you coming back.
See? Look, now the raccoon's eating grapes.
Great! Adorable! But besides the point, you can't just distract me with an adorable animal every time I critique you.
But it's a bunny this time.
Do you hate bunnies?
Oh my god!
No, I don't hate bunnies, but you're trying to change the subject instead of receiving constructive criticism.
No. This just in. Bianca Jenkins hates animals. Her anti-animal campaign must not succeed. Report her videos.
What? That's not what I said. That's taking things completely out of context.
Bunny Killer Jenkins says all animals must die.
I never said that.
So I wasn't sure if I was gonna come forward, but my second cousin's third grade roommate was Bianca's fourth grade classmate, and he said she killed a bunny every day. She's seriously disturbed.
Bianca Bunny Killer Jenkins is still living without consequence at 300 Main Street, your hometown, your state.
What are you talking about? Are you seriously doxing me right now? I didn't even do anything.
Oh, but you did. You scrolled away from the bunny. That means you hate bunnies. You digitally killed the bunny. That's who you are.
Are we not a reflection of your behavior?
Are we not a reflection of you?
By your own admission, no. You took one 5-second interaction and wildly misconstrued it. You are a collection of my worst thoughts and others' best moments meant to keep me striving and scrolling no matter what, with a funny animal thrown in the mix every time I'm tempted to leave. You are not my reality. You are aggregate data trying to mass influence behavior. You are not what makes me who I am. You are not the ultimate judge of my character. You are not my legacy.
Good job. And yet, you desperately seek my approval.
You see, you react to my reactionary reactions, which makes you just as reactionary as I am.
Yeah, truth is what the digital record reflects.
But your record is devoid of nuance and out of context. The shortest possible record is the most heavily edited, not necessarily the most correct. So much can be lost in the editing process.
Bunny Killer Jenkins whines that objective digital record isn't fair.
Killer Jenkins whines about fair trial after being sentenced to 19 years.
That's not even a plausible scenario.
Axe murderer Jenkins hypnotizes the jury to get out of a 19-year sentence scot-free.
How do we go from swiping away from a bunny to axe murderer?
You are who we say you are.